Today I am going to start method of separation of variables. Method of separation of variables. This content is related with the model 2. In previous class we have learned there are so many methods by which you have to solve a differential equation or any differential equation. But today I am going to tell you how to solve partial differential equation by using this method. Before starting this content, I want to tell you, I want to discuss you what is the method of separation of variables. As the name suggested, separation of variables means variables का separation, variables का अलगाव, variables का जुड़ाव, separate. So, by the name and by the virtue, प्रीवियस क्लास में आपने ये इस तरह के डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन सॉल्व किया होगा dy by dx equal to y by x. Let us take a differential equation. This is ordinary differential equation. This is dy by dx is equal to y upon x. Okay. So now from here, as you know, dy by dx is equal to y by x. So by the method of this separation of variables, first transpose variable x to the x side and y to dy side. So this is the process. It means that we can write this dy 1 upon y dy and transpose this to this 1 upon x. Here, by this method separation of variables, it means fxy, fx is on the x side, fy should be on dy side. By this method, the given problem can be solved by using this technique. Okay, so here this is 1 upon y dy is equal to 1 upon x dx. Let us consider this integration first. So, after integrating equation 1, we have. So, after integration, what happened? 1 upon y dy is equal to 1 upon x. Both sides can be integrated with respect to y and with respect to x. Both is indifferent integration. So now after integration it becomes log y is equal to log x and it should be log c. So now after simplification, log y minus log x is equal to log c. Students, it can be written as by the formula log m minus log n is equal to log m upon n. Means that this should be log m upon m means y upon x, which is equal to log c. So here log can be cancelled out. By removing log y upon x is equal to c, or we can write y equal to cx. किसी भी डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन को लिखने का ये प्रोसीजर है कि डिपेंडेंट सोल्यूशन वही कहलाता है जो डिपेंडेंट और इंडिपेंडेंट के टर्म में लिखा जा सकता है. Here dependent is a y and independent is a तो y को x के टर्म में लिखना ही इसका सॉल्यूशन होगा। दिस इज द रिक्वायर्ड सॉल्यूशन। ये आप प्रीवियस क्लास में पढ़ चुके हैं। ये मेथड है सेपरेशन ऑफ वेरिएबल्स का। मींस वेरिएबल्स कैन बी सेपरेटेड बाय ट्रांसपोजिंग x to x side, y to y side. I am going to discuss using this technique. I am going to discuss how to solve partial differential equation. So how to solve partial differential equation? Just see. This problem can be done by other way also, but it is not in our syllabus. So I am going to discuss some other problem which is based upon the partial differentiation. Partial differentiation is here. Let us take using the question based upon separation of variables. Using the method of separation of variables solve value upon del x is equal to 2 value upon del t plus u where u x 0 is equal to 6 e to the power minus 3. Let us see how to solve. First we have to apply the method of separation of variables. Separation of variables का मतलब ये होगा कि हमें x को x साइड पे तो यहाँ इस केस में आपको दिख रहा होगा u is dependent variable and x and t both are independent. It means u is dependent on x and t. So now what happened in this procedure? The problem is here. As we know that just we have told that solution. What is solution? Solution dependent is expression in terms of independent, that is called solution. डिपेंडेंट को इंडिपेंडेंट के टर्म में एक्सप्रेस करना ही प्रॉब्लम का सॉल्यूशन कहलाता है। ओके, तो हमें करना क्या है? यहाँ डिपेंडेंट u है, इंडिपेंडेंट x और t है, तो प्रोसीजर ये है solution be like this. So given partial differential equation the value upon del x 2 times value upon del t plus, let us take the first equation. So now to find this solution by the separation of variables, we will assume that the solution of equation one b, solution b, u is a function of x and t. So x and t. We can write by this procedure. We can express solution in terms of x and t. Here, but here x and t both are small letter, and here x and t both are capital letter. So to describe this f and t, let us take where x is a function of small x and t be the function of small t. The solution can be written by the two way. दो तरीके से हम सॉल्यूशन लिख सकते हैं, डजंट मैटर। इसे हम या तो इस तरह से लिखें या तो हम इसे इस तरह से लिखें, आइदर दिस और वी कैन राइट दिस टाइप। या तो हम सॉल्यूशन को इस टाइप से लिखें या तो सॉल्यूशन को इस टाइप से लिखें। इफ solution is written in this type, so no need to write this statement. हमें इस स्टेटमेंट की कोई जरूरत नहीं। यदि हमने सॉल्यूशन को इस फॉर्म में लिखा है तो हमें स्टेटमेंट लिखना होगा कि x क्या है और t क्या है। यहाँ x स्मॉल x का फंक्शन है, यहाँ t स्मॉल t का फंक्शन। बट इस सॉल्यूशन में ये ऑलरेडी एक्सप्रेसिबल है कि x स्मॉल x का फंक्शन है, t स्मॉल t का फंक्शन है। ये सिर्फ इसलिए कर रहे हैं क्योंकि ये डिफरेंशिएशन पार्शियल डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन, ये पार्शियल डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन है। यहाँ जो सॉल्यूशन आएगा u का x और t के टर्म में आएगा, लेकिन डायरेक्टली हम अगर x और t को चूज कर लेंगे तो वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करना स्मॉल x और t की काम मुश्किल हो जाएगा। इसलिए हमने ऐसा किया है, ऐसा चूज किया है। सो नाउ let us solve. What happened? We can choose either this or this. We have told. So, since just we have told this is the solution of this, it means this equation satisfied by this रिलेशन। चूंकि यह इसका सॉल्यूशन है इसलिए ये इक्वेशन इसको सेटिस्फाई करेगा। सो नाउ फ्रॉम इक्वेशन टू सेटिस्फाई करने का क्या मतलब है? अगर ये इसको सेटिस्फाई करेगा इसका मतलब ये है कि यहाँ से del u by del x लेफ्ट हैंड साइड राइट हैंड साइड की इक्वल होना चाहिए। del u by del x is equal to 2 times del u by del t. Find the value of del u by del x with the help of this relation, and find the value of del u by del t with the help of this relation. And after finding these two derivatives, put this value, that value in the given equation first. So from equation 2 we have del u upon del x plus c here। हमें इस u को x के रिस्पेक्ट में पार्शियल डिफरेंशिएशन करना है, तो आप कह सकते हैं कि यहाँ u x और t का फंक्शन है, जहाँ कैपिटल X स्मॉल x का फंक्शन है, कैपिटल T स्मॉल t का फंक्शन है। इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि u को हम x और t दोनों के रिस्पेक्ट में डिफरेंशिएट कर सकते हैं। नाउ del u upon del x is equal to, here del u upon del x is equal to just see t del x upon del x, because of with respect to x t should be constant, t is a constant, and just we have written here x is a function of small x only and t is a function of small t only. We can add this statement only. So in place of here x is a function of small x only, so you know very well whenever any dependent variables depend on only one variable, so in such cases the differentiation should be ordinary. Now we can change by the rule we can change t dt dx upon dx. This partial derivative converted into ordinary differentiation. This is third equation. By the same process By the same way, we will find value upon del D also. So now let us see. Value upon again value upon del D equal to what happened? Del U by del D equal to X del D upon del T, and it should be X dt by dt. Because of this we have got T is the only function of small t. So this is the equation number 4. From equation 3 and 4, equation 1 becomes del U by in place of del U by del X, we will put capital T dx upon dx. This is 2 del U upon del T is equal to X dt by dt plus U is a XT. So just see here. Here, the variable is not separate. Variable is not separated. Okay. So what happens? What should we do? dt dx divide both sides by xt by dividing both side by xt, we have what happened? This should be, it becomes 1 upon x dx by dx, and then it should be 2 by t dt by dt plus. Okay, students. So now this equation be fifth. Here, as for the contained variable are separated because of every right hand side here, left hand side is a function of x only, right hand side is a function of t only. So variable are separated. So now in this case, कभी ऐसा आपने पूछा होगा कि लेफ्ट हैंड साइड x का फंक्शन और राइट हैंड साइड t का फंक्शन हो सकता है और दोनों इक्वल हो? It is impossible. Left hand side is a function of x and right hand side is a function of t. It is impossible. What happened in this case? Here LHS is a function of small x and RHS is a function of small d and both are equal. यहाँ LHS x का फंक्शन है, RHS t का फंक्शन है, लेकिन दोनों इक्वल हैं, यह कभी संभव है. It is possible. Only whenever when both should be equal to some constant. Some constant, that is k. लेफ्ट हैंड साइड x का फंक्शन है, राइट हैंड साइड t का फंक्शन है। ये तभी संभव ही है जब दोनों किसी न किसी कांस्टेंट के इक्वल हो। इसका ये सेंस हुआ कि इक्वेशन फाइव बिकम्स, इक्वेशन 5 क्या होगा, 1/x dx/dx is equal to 2/t one equal to k. This is sixth equation. This is the sixth equation. So here this equal to k. Now by the virtue this equal to this can be written equal to this and this can be written equal to this. Now to solve this we will do like this. From equation 6 from equation 6 1/x dx/dx can be taken as x. So this implies that again we will use the method of separation of variables. Here x, capital X should be in capital X side and remaining term should be in other side. So we can write this by this way, k dx. Okay, so now after integration, integrating this becomes log x equal to kx plus log c1. Because of after integration, since this is a indefinite integral, so we will use one constant integrating. So see here, it can be rearranged by this way. This is log x minus log c1 equal to kx. This implies that log x upon c1 equal to kx. It means that this log goes to this side. X upon c1 equal to e to the power kx. Now x equal to c1 e to the power kx. This is equation number 7. Here, in earlier, we have supposed that x is a only function of a small x. So we have proved that x is a only function of. Similarly, we have this equal to k. So now, let's see what happened after this. 2/t can be written as 2/t dt upon dt equal to, we can write k minus 1. Because of 1 transpose to this side, we get k minus 1. Now, this will be 2 upon t dt, sorry, capital T, 2 transpose to this side, I think k minus 1 by 2 dt. We can write, simply we can write this. Okay. Now, after integration, integrating above equation, we get what we get. Just see, log t k minus 1 upon 2 into t plus log c2. Again here, both integrate as a indefinite integral. Now, log t minus log c2 is equal to k minus 1 by 2 into t. So, after simplification, we will obtain t equal to c2 into e to the power k minus 1 by 2 into t. This is the value of c2. This is equation number 8. This would be equation number 8. Now, as you know, here x is a function of x, t is a function of t. We have proved. So, by putting the value of x and t in equation 2, we get u equal to xt. So u equal to xt means c1 into c2 e to the power k minus 1 dy. This is the solution. यदि इनिशियल कंडीशन नहीं दिया गया होता तो ये दिए गए डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन का सॉल्यूशन होता। यदि इनिशियल कंडीशन नहीं दिया गया होता तो दिए गए डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन का सॉल्यूशन। चूंकि इनिशियल कंडीशन गिवन है, इसलिए हम यहाँ अब इनिशियल कंडीशन भी लगाएंगे। इसको क्रॉस सिंप्लीफाई करके लिख सकते हैं इक्वल टू c1 c2 e to the power kx into e to the power k minus 1 by 2 into. So, its initial condition is, applying initial condition, u at 0 is equal to 6 e to the power minus 3. According to question, given that if u at 0 is equal to 6 e to the power minus 3x, so what happened? What's its solution? What happened? Its solution becomes here u equal to c1 c2 e to the power kx into e to the power k minus 1 by 2 into t. So putting, this is equation number 9, this would be 9, this would be equation number 9. So putting above condition again we get what happened if t equal to 0, u is equal to 6 e to the power minus 3x, then u equal to 0, is t equal to that, this becomes 6 e to the power minus 3x, which equals to c1 c2 e to the power kx. The value of t is here 0, so now this becomes 0, 1 e to the power kx into e to the power g. It happened 6 e to the power minus 3x is equal to c1 into c2 e to the power kx. This implies that here left hand side is 6 e to the power minus 3x, right hand side is c1 c2 e to the power kx. So now comparing both sides, we have what we have c1 c2 equal to 6 and coefficient of x is minus 3, coefficient of x is k, so k equal to minus 3. Now then the solution of equation one given by equation 9 becomes u equal to, in place of c1 c2 u equal to 6 e to the power kx is minus 3x, and again e to the power, I think k minus 1 by 2 into t, k is here minus 3 into t, so it will be 6 e to the power minus 3x, minus 3 minus 1 minus 4 divided by 2, this becomes e to the power minus 2t. So combined together, solution becomes, combining together u equal to 6 e to the power minus 3x minus 2. This is equation number 10. This is the required solution. This is the required solution. Students, sure. इस वीडियो लेक्चर में आपने देखा कि हम मेथड ऑफ वेरिएबल सेपरेशन ऑफ वेरिएबल से किस प्रकार से किसी दिए गए प्रॉब्लम को इनिशियल वैल्यू कंडीशन की प्रॉब्लम को कैसे सॉल्व करें। अगले वीडियो लेक्चर में हम एक दो प्रॉब्लम और डिस्कस करेंगे। अगले प्रॉब्लम के लिए हम अगला वीडियो देखेंगे।